What counts as conversation? We are enamored with conversations. We enjoy listening to conversations we aren't even a part of, eavesdropping on the conversations of others. We react, laugh, cry when hearing conversations that resonate with us. We tune in to primetime television to watch people have conversations. We scour the internet and watch videos of interviews and conversations. We listen to hundreds, if not thousands, of podcast interviews. We are consistently drawn into conversations from every direction. On any given day, you have numerous interactions and conversations. Your partner and kids in the morning, your driver or train conductor, your barista, your colleagues at the office. The Courage Beer Conversations survey conducted in Britain in 2010 showed that the average person has more than 25 conversations each day. When we traditionally think about the word conversation, we think of two people speaking to one another. But here's how the dictionary defines it: a talk between two or more people in which thoughts, feelings, and ideas are expressed, questions are asked and answered, or news and information is exchanged. So a conversation can take place among a group of people, like within a small team gathering or even a group presentation. One could even go so far as saying that a conversation is taking place when someone is speaking to a large audience and interacting with them, like a keynote speaker presenting to several hundred or thousand attendees. Even a virtual presentation, in which a presenter delivers a message digitally and interactively, could be considered a conversation. The lessons you'll take in here address all of these types of conversations that we encounter in our personal and professional lives. We need conversations. Because of how commonplace conversations are, I suspect that most people take for granted the ones they have each day. However, since conversations are one of the means through which we can learn, develop, and be informed, they are an essential part of our daily survival. Simply put, we need conversations to live. Conversations are key to language development and the exchange of thoughts and ideas. People learn empathy by hearing each other's thoughts while observing facial and body expressions that show emotions. In her book, Reclaiming Conversation: The Power of Talk in a Digital Age, Sherry Turkle writes, "Face-to-face conversation is the most human and humanizing thing we do. Fully present to one another, we learn to listen. It is where we develop the capacity for empathy. It's where we experience the joy of being heard and of being understood. Conversation advances self-reflection, the conversations with ourselves that are the cornerstone of early development and continue throughout life." Plus, it turns out, we equally desire to have conversations as part of our social fabric. Harvard psychology professor Daniel Gilbert co-authored a study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Within the study's conclusions, Gilbert stated, "Humans are the most social animal on the planet, and conversation is the bread and butter of social life. We may not live by bread alone, but we die without it." In summary, we are social beings, and we truly need to have conversations to thrive.